Lot to talk about in this forecast. We're hearing about some damage from the flooding Jason's about to tell us about. Route 156 in Jay closed between Davis Road and Beans Corner because of flooding and washouts there. And Jason, you've heard reports of more.
Yeah, especially up in the county too. There are reports of washouts going on. So the flash flooding, the torrential downpours continue. Now they're going to end, but you still have to deal with the runoff. Okay, so for this, so let me just advance the graphic here. I don't have a preview of seeing when it's up, so I'm trying to get, there we go. Look at the cameras, which in Southwest Harbor, our poor friends there, they have not seen sun, and it feels like forever. They have a fog bank that is just locked in place. Portland, a lot of sun. You would never know what's going on away from the coast in Portland, where the torrential downpours continue. Flash flood warnings. Dense fog will hold tough into the next few days, especially down east. And 4th of July weekend, sun and clouds, a shower or two, starts off good, doesn't end so well into next week. Let's do temperatures here, where you can see where clearly there's not been any sun. Bar Harbor back to Eastport and Cowes. Machias, 60s, but 70s, and humidity elsewhere, a lot of humidity. Dew points, uncomfortable range, that's 60, 65 plus, not quite 70s yet, but we're definitely feeling it. Now, observed, Franklin and Oxford, that's flash flooding that has been seen. Pictures have come in. It is happening. Be very careful in these areas. Rain is coming down heavily, as you see northwest of Augusta on the live radar sweep. So I'm going to zoom in here. You see northwest of Augusta, east of Rumford, northeast of Paris. That is where we have thunderstorms that are, call them back building. They're building basically kind of backwards. The moisture continues to be wrung out, and it's coming down at 2-3 inches plus an hour. Northwest of Greenville in Somerset County, radar indicated. I don't know about any pictures that I've seen there yet. Up in the county, in Aroostook County, more than 2 inches in 20 minutes around Frenchville, more than 3 inches in an hour there. So clearly, it's a dangerous flash flooding situation when you see roads wash away, or at least partially get washed out, okay? So be very careful headed out tonight, as this is going to eventually weaken this upper level low and this front. It's going to fade away. The rain's going to end. You'll still have the runoff. Here it is through 6 o'clock. Rain by 8 and 9, 10, it's pretty much just completely gone. The fog I'm concerned about, that's going to be sticking around, especially down east, especially dense during your Friday. We'll see some sun, Bar Harbor, then quickly get replaced by fog late Friday night. There it comes, all back on. There comes the fog into Friday night. So yes, there's going to be issues with the fog, especially for our friends that haven't seen a lot of sun there. Seas at 4 feet. Small craft is up. That's tonight. Next 3 days, really, we have big improvements tomorrow, sun and clouds and fog. And then Saturday, it's more clouds than sun at times. I can't rule out a sprinkle or two. Sunday, about the same thing. And then into Monday, showers don't look great. It looks like a pretty cloudy day. Pop-up thunderstorms as we get into the actual 4th. But I could say the next couple of days, we're going to dry out almost statewide. There will be a few passing showers. The beginning, if you're cheating and taking tomorrow off, which by the way I am, if you're doing that, tomorrow looks better than the end, or we get closer to the 4th.
Okay.
Okay, will do.
That's all we can get right now. It's the
Sounds
best
good.
we can do.
All right, Jason, thanks.